What if I told you that the way we track time today, leap years, months, even the names of the days, carries the legacy of ancient empires, ingenious astronomers, and even a touch of political drama? Timekeeping wasn't just about knowing the date. For ancient civilizations, it was a lifeline for survival, a tool of power, and a way to connect with the cosmos. From the Maya, who mapped time on an unimaginable scale, to the Egyptians, who aligned their calendar with the flooding of the Nile, and the Romans, who shaped the very months we still use, these early innovations were nothing short of revolutionary. And they're not as distant from us as you might think. Welcome to Armchair Archaeology, where we uncover the secrets of the ancient world. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll learn how a Roman emperor's quest for control gave us the leap year and ensured our seasons stayed in sync. The story of timekeeping is filled with surprises, and it's all connected to the calendars of the past. Before we begin, let me ask, are you subscribed to Armchair Archaeology? Over 90% of our viewers aren't, and by subscribing, you'll join a vibrant community of history enthusiasts uncovering the most fascinating stories of the ancient world. And here's something special for our dedicated explorers. Don't miss our ebook, Secrets of the Ancient World, Mysteries, Technologies, and Lost Civilizations. Inside, you'll find incredible stories about forgotten empires, ancient technologies, and history's greatest unsolved puzzles. Ready to dive deeper into what the history books don't tell you? Check the link in the pinned comment to grab your copy now. Long before clocks and calendars as we know them, ancient people turned to the skies to make sense of time. They noticed the sun's predictable journey across the horizon, the moon's changing phases, and the stars' seasonal appearances. These celestial patterns became humanity's first tools for measuring the passage of days, months, and years. In Mesopotamia, one of the earliest cradles of civilization, people devised a 12-month lunar calendar by tracking the phases of the moon. This system guided planting and harvesting, as well as religious ceremonies. But lunar calendars came with a flaw. They didn't align perfectly with the solar year, causing seasons to drift over time. The Mesopotamians solved this problem by occasionally adding an extra leap month, an ingenious early calendar reform that kept their system synchronized with the seasons. In Egypt, timekeeping took an even more revolutionary turn. The Egyptians abandoned the lunar system and developed one of the first solar calendars. They based their year on the heliacal rising of Sirius, the dog star, which appeared just before the life-giving flooding of the Nile. This event was so crucial to their survival that tracking it became a cornerstone of Egyptian society. Their calendar divided the year into 12 months of 30 days each, with 5 additional days dedicated to celebrations honoring the gods. What makes this system so impressive is its precision. The Egyptian solar calendar drifted by only 1 day every 4 years, a remarkable level of accuracy for its time. This innovation would later influence the Roman Julian calendar and eventually the Gregorian calendar we use today. By blending observation, ingenuity, and necessity, these early societies created systems that didn't just measure time, they connected human existence to the universe itself. The ancient Maya created one of the most intricate and advanced calendar systems in history. At its heart was the long count calendar, designed to measure vast stretches of time. Unlike many other ancient systems, which tracked years or agricultural cycles, the long count spanned thousands of years, reflecting the Maya's belief that time was cyclical rather than linear. The long count famously drew global attention in the lead-up to December 21, 2012, sparking fears of an apocalyptic event. In reality, the date marked the end of a 5,026-year cycle called a Baktun and the start of a new one. For the Maya, this wasn't a doomsday. It was a moment of cosmic renewal, a reflection of their belief in the continuous cycles of creation, destruction, and rebirth. Fascinated by how ancient civilizations viewed the cosmos, hit subscribe to explore more incredible insights into the past. The calendar's design was as remarkable as its scope. It operated on a vigesimal or base 20 system, with units like the ton, 360 days, and the Baktun, 144,000 days. This allowed the Maya to map out history and mythology on a grand scale. Their ability to predict celestial events, including eclipses, with extraordinary precision, highlights their sophisticated understanding of astronomy. What's particularly striking is how the long count integrated seamlessly with other Mayan calendars, such as the 260-day Tzolkin and the 365-day Harb. Together, these systems tracked both ritual cycles and the solar year, connecting human activities to the rhythms of the cosmos. For the Maya, timekeeping wasn't just practical, it was deeply spiritual. Their calendars embodied their worldview, linking their civilization's daily life and cosmology to the eternal patterns of the universe. The ancient Egyptians revolutionized timekeeping by developing one of the world's first solar calendars. Unlike societies that relied on the moon, the Egyptians based their system on the sun's annual journey, driven by a vital need to predict the life-giving floods of the Nile. This flood cycle was essential to agriculture, making timekeeping not just a matter of convenience, but of survival. Their calendar revolved around the heliacal rising of Sirius, the brightest star in the night sky. Its first appearance before dawn each year perfectly aligned with the flooding of the Nile, signaling the beginning of a new agricultural cycle. To track this, the Egyptians created a calendar with 365 days, divided into 12 months of 30 days, plus an additional 5 epagomenal days at the end of the year, which were reserved for religious festivals celebrating their gods. The way the Egyptians aligned their survival and spirituality with the cosmos is just one of many incredible innovations from the ancient world. If you're curious about how other civilizations combined science and belief, check out our ebook in the pinned comment. It's full of fascinating discoveries. The ingenuity of this calendar lay in its precision. Unlike earlier lunar systems that drifted out of sync with the solar year, the Egyptian solar calendar only deviated by 1 day every 4 years. This extraordinary accuracy allowed them to align their religious and agricultural activities seamlessly with the changing seasons. This system later became the foundation for the Roman Julian calendar, which in turn influenced the Gregorian calendar we use today. What's truly fascinating is how deeply this calendar connected the Egyptians to their environment and their deities. The regularity of the solar year and its ties to celestial events reinforced their belief in a universe governed by order and balance, a core principle of Egyptian culture. The Egyptian solar calendar wasn't just a tool, it was a symbol of their ingenuity, their spirituality, and their profound connection to the rhythms of the natural world. By the time Julius Caesar rose to power, the Roman calendar was in disarray. Based on lunar cycles, it had drifted so far out of sync with the solar year that seasonal festivals no longer aligned with their intended times. Worse still, the system was prone to manipulation by politicians who added or subtracted days to extend their terms or shorten those of rivals. Caesar recognized the need for reform to restore order to both civic life and agriculture. In 46 BCE, Caesar introduced the Julian calendar, one of history's most influential reforms. Drawing from the precise solar calendar of the Egyptians, the Julian system replaced lunar months with a solar year of 365 days, To fix years of accumulated drift, Caesar declared the year 46 BCE the year of confusion, extending it to a staggering 445 days to realign the calendar with the seasons. One of the Julian calendar's most enduring innovations was the leap year. By adding an extra day every 4 years, Caesar accounted for the quarter-day discrepancy in the solar year, reducing long-term drift. While this system wasn't perfect, it miscalculated the year by 11 minutes. Its impact was profound and paved the way for future refinements. Timekeeping was as much about control as it was about accuracy. Innovations like these are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to ancient ingenuity. Our ebook explores similar breakthroughs that shaped history. Don't miss it. The political legacy of the Julian calendar is equally fascinating. Caesar named the month of July after himself, and Augustus, his successor, followed suit by naming August. This symbolic reshaping of time embedded their authority into the very fabric of daily life. The Julian calendar brought structure to Roman society and laid the foundation for the Gregorian calendar used today. It's a testament to how science, politics, and power intertwine to shape the way we measure time. In ancient China, timekeeping was an art that blended science, philosophy, and practicality. The Chinese Lunisolar calendar is a testament to this ingenuity, combining the cycles of the moon and sun into a system that governed agricultural life, spiritual practices, and cultural traditions. This remarkable calendar continues to influence life in China and across East Asia today. The calendar's structure reflects a profound understanding of celestial rhythms. Lunar months, marked by the phases of the moon, ensured alignment with the night sky, while the solar year was divided into 24 precise terms known as Jiki, which tracked seasonal changes. This dual system allowed ancient farmers to predict critical planting and harvesting periods with remarkable accuracy. The balance between lunar and solar cycles ensured that society remained synchronized with both the heavens and the earth. One of the most captivating aspects of the Chinese calendar is its connection to the Chinese zodiac. Each year in a 12-year cycle is associated with an animal, such as the dragon or tiger, while a larger 60-year cycle incorporates the 5 elements: wood, fire, earth, metal, and water. This integration of astronomy, mythology, and symbolism added layers of cultural meaning to the calendar, influencing personal and societal decisions alike. The Chinese Lunisolar calendar wasn't just about utility, it was a philosophical framework. Rooted in the concept of harmony between humans and the cosmos, it guided rituals, festivals, and even political decisions. Its accuracy in predicting celestial events, including eclipses, remains astonishing for its time. By connecting daily life to the cycles of the natural world, the Chinese Lunisolar calendar demonstrates how deeply ancient cultures wove science, spirituality, and practicality into their understanding of time. Long before written records or mathematical calendars, ancient societies used monumental structures to track time. Stonehenge. The iconic prehistoric stone circle in England is one of the most extraordinary examples of this ingenuity. Built between 3000 and 2000 BCE, Stonehenge was not only a ceremonial site, but also an astronomical marvel, perfectly aligned to mark key moments in the solar year. At the summer solstice, the sun rises directly above the heel stone, casting its light into the center of the monument. Similarly, at the winter solstice, the sun sets in alignment with the stones, framing the sunset in a breathtaking display. These alignments indicate that the builders of Stonehenge had a sophisticated understanding of the sun's annual journey and its significance for tracking the seasons. For an agrarian society, such precise knowledge would have been crucial for planning planting and harvesting cycles. What do you think? Could Stonehenge have served other purposes beyond timekeeping? Share your theories in the comments below. What's truly remarkable is the engineering effort behind Stonehenge. Some of its stones weigh up to 25 tons and were transported over 100 miles from their original quarries. This feat required immense planning, organization, and collaboration, underscoring the site's importance to the community that built it. Stonehenge also likely served as a lunar calendar. Archaeologists suggest its arrangement of stones could track the moon's cycles, adding another layer of complexity to its purpose. This dual function, marking both solar and lunar events, demonstrates an advanced understanding of celestial mechanics long before written scientific records. Stonehenge is more than an ancient calendar. It is a testament to the ingenuity and determination of Neolithic people. Its enduring mystery and precision remind us of humanity's timeless quest to connect with the cosmos and measure the passage of time. In ancient India, timekeeping was a sophisticated blend of science, spirituality, and astronomy. The Panchangam, a traditional Hindu calendar, is one of the most intricate systems ever developed. Far more than a simple chart of days and months, the Panchangam remains a vital tool for determining auspicious moments, predicting celestial events, and guiding rituals, a legacy that continues to thrive today. The Panchangam is a lunisolar calendar, combining the cycles of the moon and the sun into a harmonious system. It includes 5 elements: the lunar day, Tithi; solar day, Va; lunar mansion, Nakshatra; solar-lunar relationship, Yoga; and half-day division, Karana. These components allow the Panchangam to align lunar months with the solar year, ensuring both agricultural and religious events follow the natural rhythms of time. One of the most astonishing achievements of the Panchangam is its ability to predict eclipses and other celestial phenomena with remarkable precision. Ancient Indian astronomers, guided by texts like the Surya Siddhanta, calculated planetary movements with methods that rival modern astronomy. The calendar not only served practical needs, but also reflected philosophical ideas, viewing time as a cyclical force intertwined with the cosmos. Imagine the depth of knowledge it took to map the heavens with such precision. For more stories about the tools and technologies that ancient civilizations used to shape their world, check out our ebook. It's packed with fascinating insights. The Panchangam also influenced personal decisions. It identifies auspicious times for marriages, festivals, and business ventures, ensuring harmony between human actions and cosmic cycles. Its impact reaches beyond India, influencing calendars in Southeast Asia and connecting communities across regions. By merging observation, mathematics, and cultural beliefs, the Panchangam exemplifies the depth of ancient Indian knowledge. It isn't just a calendar, it's a dynamic bridge between science and spirituality, a living tradition that links the past to the present. The Aztecs inherited and refined a rich tradition of timekeeping from earlier Mesoamerican civilizations, creating one of the most intricate calendar systems in the ancient world. At the heart of their system was the Tonalpohualli, a 260-day sacred calendar that shaped every aspect of Aztec life. For the Aztecs, time wasn't just a tool for organization, it was a divine force that governed the cosmos and human destiny. The Tonalpohualli was divided into 20 periods of 13 days, with each day associated with a specific deity, symbol, and energy. Priests used this calendar to determine auspicious days for rituals, battles, and agricultural tasks. Its spiritual significance was immense, serving as a guide to the Aztecs' interactions with the divine. What makes the Aztec calendar system extraordinary is its dual nature. Alongside the Tonalpohualli, they used the Tonalpohualli, a 365-day solar calendar that tracked agricultural cycles. These two systems intertwined to form a 52-year century, after which both calendars realigned. This cyclical view of time mirrored Aztec cosmology, which envisioned the universe as constantly undergoing cycles of creation and destruction. The most iconic artifact of Aztec timekeeping is the Sun Stone, a massive and intricately carved disc that embodies their understanding of time and the cosmos. The Sun Stone depicts the 5 eras of creation, the calendar days, and the deities that govern the world, making it a cosmic roadmap carved in stone. For the Aztecs, time was sacred, and their calendars were tools for navigating the divine rhythms of the universe. This profound understanding of time remains a testament to their ingenuity, artistry, and spiritual worldview. The Islamic calendar, or Hijri calendar, is a fascinating example of a purely lunar system. Introduced in 622 CE to mark the Hijra, the Prophet Muhammad's migration from Mecca to Medina, it serves as the foundation for Islamic rituals, festivals, and spiritual life. Unlike many ancient calendars that combined lunar and solar cycles, the Islamic calendar remains wholly lunar, making it one of the simplest yet most distinctive systems in use today. Each month in the Islamic calendar begins with the sighting of the crescent moon and lasts 29 or 30 days. This creates a year of 354 or 355 days, approximately 11 days shorter than the solar year. Over time, Islamic months drift through the seasons, completing a full cycle every 33 years. This drift shapes key observances like Ramadan, which can fall during the long days of summer or the shorter days of winter, adding a layer of spiritual challenge depending on the season. Curious how other calendars impact religious traditions? Subscribe now to dive deeper into the intersection of time and culture. What's remarkable about the Islamic calendar is its steadfast adherence to lunar cycles, even when this creates practical challenges. For example, unlike solar calendars that adjust with leap days, the Hijri calendar avoids such corrections to remain true to its astronomical foundation. This simplicity reflects the calendar's focus on religious observance rather than agricultural or seasonal needs. The calendar's connection to the crescent moon is also deeply symbolic. The sighting of the new moon marks not just the beginning of a month, but also a moment of communal unity and reflection. The Islamic calendar's enduring use by over 1 billion people today highlights its cultural and spiritual significance. It is a powerful reminder of how the cycles of nature continue to guide human life and connect communities across the world. The Gregorian calendar, the system most of the world uses today, is the result of centuries of refinement and one dramatic reform. Introduced by Pope Gregory XIII in 1582, it corrected the inaccuracies of the Julian calendar, which had been in use since 46 BCE. The Julian calendar miscalculated the length of a year by 11 minutes, causing a seasonal drift that accumulated to 10 days by the 16th century. This drift disrupted key events like the timing of Easter, prompting the need for change. The Gregorian calendar introduced a more accurate calculation for the solar year, 365.2425 days. To achieve this, the leap year rule was adjusted. While the Julian calendar added a leap day every 4 years, the Gregorian system refined it by skipping leap years in centuries not divisible by 400. For example, the year 1900 was not a leap year, but 2000 was. This adjustment reduced the calendar's drift to just 1 day every 3,000 years. What's especially striking about the reform is how it was implemented. In Catholic countries, 10 days were simply removed from October 1582, with October 4th followed immediately by October 15th. While this solved the drift, it caused widespread confusion. Protestant and Orthodox countries resisted the change, leading to centuries of fragmented timekeeping across Europe. Today, the Gregorian calendar's precision has made it the global standard for civil use. Its success lies in its ability to blend astronomical accuracy with practicality, ensuring that seasons and dates align consistently. This reform wasn't just a scientific achievement, it was a triumph of human ingenuity, shaping the way the modern world keeps time. Throughout history, humanity's quest to measure time has given rise to extraordinary innovations, from the solar calendars of the Egyptians to the cosmic cycles of the Maya, and from the practical reforms of Julius Caesar to the spiritual rhythms of the Islamic calendar. These systems weren't just tools, they were reflections of survival, power, and a deep desire to connect with the universe. What's remarkable is how much of their legacy lives on today. The calendar you use right now carries echoes of these ancient designs, from leap years devised by Roman emperors to the cultural impact of lunar and solar alignments. Each day we track is a testament to humanity's ability to blend science, culture, and ingenuity into something timeless. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the history of ancient calendars. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Armchair Archaeology. Your support helps us uncover more incredible stories and share them with curious minds like yours. And here's the fun fact we promised. The leap year, while introduced by Julius Caesar, was perfected in the Gregorian calendar by Pope Gregory XIII. Without this adjustment, our seasons would now be completely out of sync. Summer might even fall in January. Which ancient calendar system fascinated you the most? Let us know in the comments. And as always, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep uncovering the mysteries of the past. Until next time, may your days be timeless and your curiosity boundless.